which led to Xiaona's younger brothers-in-law becoming increasingly daring. They would always sneakily watch Xiaona take a bath.
Some even made excessive advances.
Because there is a local tradition, if an elder brother dies, the younger brother can directly marry the sister-in-law. And it gets even worse.
Poor families sometimes share wives among brothers.
Xiaona endured years in such a tormenting household.
When her husband returned home again for rest,
Xiaona's belly showed no signs of pregnancy. So with her aunt's help, Xiaona went to the hospital for an examination. Xiaona was in good health. What was abnormal was her husband.
but such words can't be said to the husband.
Nor can they be said to the mother-in-law. If things go on, she'll just be thrown out. So the aunt came up with a risky plan for Xiaona. She suggested that Xiaona go to her workplace. Thus, Xiaona timed it well. She got pregnant with her first child. The mother-in-law's mood improved significantly. However, the first child was a girl. The mother-in-law's attitude changed completely. Xiaona and her daughter led a very miserable life. To end this lifestyle, Xiaona and her aunt used the same trick to get pregnant again, but the second child was also a girl. Xiaona completely gave up, no longer fixated on having a son, living daily by watching others' expressions. However, war broke out shortly after. Her husband became a vegetable and was brought home. Unfortunately, the mother-in-law was hanged at the village entrance. The younger brothers fled. Only Xiaona remained, with her two daughters
And a vegetative husband to support.
She didn't shrink back or give up. She even bought serum and nutrient to maintain her husband's vital signs.
Because the medications were too expensive.
Xiaona had already plunged into debt, yet she still refused to give up until a stutterer appeared. The stutterer not only gave Xiaona money, but also often helped her buy food. Thus, Xiaona developed a strong dependence on Stutter, while her comatose husband could only be a stone to endure.
Listening to Xiaona tell the love story with Stutter,
Even depicting some dating details,
Xiaona said her husband wouldn't wake up.
so she chatted without any reservations. As the conversation deepened,
She shared how their two daughters were born.
and confessed that to her husband. However, it was completely unexpected to learn that her husband had been cheated on. Upon hearing, he immediately felt a rush of blood. Perhaps being stimulated could be called a medical miracle.
Her husband suddenly opened his eyes.
One hand fiercely grabbed Xiaona. Xiaona was still immersed in the joy of her husband waking up. However, her husband's hand reached for her neck. Xiaona couldn't escape her husband's attack. She desperately pulled out a dagger from behind and thrust it into her husband's abdomen. They both died together like this. At this moment, Stutter came looking for Xiaona, but saw such a shocking scene. Tears flowed from the corners of Xiaona's eyes, yet her gaze was forever toward the light. And toward Stutter, the only one she had loved. There is no other country in the world that has experienced various regimes like Afghanistan in the past 4 war-torn Afghanistan, with shattered homes everywhere. Every street is fragmented. The fragmented streets. Even a girl's life is also fragmented. Xiaona was married to Li family at 12. 10 years of marriage, 2 children. She died at just 22 years old.
She has experienced so much.
She needs a stone to listen to her story. But more than anything, she needs an equal husband. Yet such a simple wish remains unfulfilled. The film often depicts Xiaona searching for the quarry. In fact, she once longed for redemption,
Longed to escape from suffering.
However, her life became nothing more than a commodity or a slave. Xiaona is a microcosm of countless Afghan girls. Looking around the world today, many countries still have low status for women. For example, caste systems still exist in India. Countless Indian girls still live this kind of life. In recent years, the status of women in our country is constantly rising. This is thanks to thousands of predecessors. They fought for equality between men and women and fought for today's peaceful era. Grateful to be born in such happy, healthy, and cooperative country. Wishing for world peace. Wishing for our country to prosper.